Okay, so we're still doing 5.3, and we're doing the different types of fractions and the vocabulary for it. So if I have a fraction that has a small number on the bottom and a bigger number on the top, so it's like a mountain, jebel. It's smaller here and bigger here. We call it a proper fraction. It's like if a man wears a thobe to a wedding and he does the buttons all the way up. He looks very proper. Okay? Improper means not proper. So it's not proper if it's bigger on the top and smaller on the bottom. So here it looks like a mountain, and here it looks like the mountain is upside down. Jebel, 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 eglub. And so this is not proper. It's also not proper when they're same. What's 3 over 3 equal to? 3 over 3 is equal to 1. So we would never say 3 over 3. We would just say, oh, that's equal to 1. So it's proper to say 1. Okay, it's not proper to say 3 over 3. So improper fractions are when you have something big on the top and smaller on the bottom, or they're the same. A mixed number is when I have a whole number here. So here I have 4, say this is cakes. I have 4 cakes, and then I have 2/3 of a cake. So I have a number in front and then a fraction beside it close together. Okay, so that's the vocabulary. So let's look at the examples. So this is small, big. It's like a mountain, so it's a proper fraction. This one is like big up here and small down here, so it's a mountain that's upside down. So it's improper. It's not a proper fraction. Next ones. So this is like a mountain, so it's a proper fraction. This one's big on the top and small on the bottom, so it's like an upside down mountain, so it's improper. This has a number in the front and then the fraction, and so that's mixed. Small, big, looks like a mountain, so it's a proper fraction. When it's same, it's really equal to 1, so we don't do this. So this is called here improper. When we have a number plus a fraction, mixed. Small, big, like a mountain, which means it's proper. Big, small, it's like the mountain is upside down. Jebel, eglub, it's upside down, it's not good. So we call it improper fraction. Let's turn the page. So now we're on page 6, okay? And this says convert, which is like change. So we're going to change a mixed fraction, which looks like this, to an improper fraction, which is the one where the mountain is upside down. So we're going to take a mixed fraction and change it to improper fraction. Why would we do that? Well, when we're doing add, subtract, multiply, divide of fractions, sometimes we have to change a fraction that looks like this into a fraction that looks like this to make it easier for us. So, what does this really mean? If I think of cake, okay, let's think of cake. All right, so here it says I have 2 whole cakes, and then I have a quarter of a cake, 1 piece. Someone ate these 3 pieces, okay? So when I'm changing something from a mixed number to an improper fraction, here it's telling me I have 2 cakes and a little bit. But when I change it into improper, it means how many slices? How many slices of cake? Okay? So what I do is, first I'm going to check in the whole cake how many slices are here. All you do is you go 2 times 4. Because each cake is cut into 4 pieces, and I have 2 of them, so that means I have 8 slices here. And then I have to add to it this extra 1 slice that's hanging out by itself. Okay? So here I have 8 slices, and here I have 1 slice. So in total, I have 9 slices of cake. This 4 always stays the same because it's telling you the cake is cut into 4 pieces. Okay? So now what you do, you take these 2 numbers, you multiply them, and add to it this. This is finding about how many slices are in the whole cakes, and when you add this little 1, it's adding the 1 for the leftover cake that's sort of got some pieces missing. So all I do is I multiply these together. 3 times 6. 3 times 6 is 18. And then add this 5 onto it. So 3 times 6 is 18 plus 5. 18 plus 5 is 23. And it's this number just says the cake is cut into 6 pieces. So it stays here 6 pieces. We don't change it. Okay? So we want to know how, this says there's 2 cakes and 1 slice. But we want to know how many slices in total. So I'm going to first keep the bottom the same. 2 times 3 plus 1. Okay. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1. So that's equal to 7 over 3. Okay. So here, I keep the bottom the same because the cake is cut into 3 pieces. And then I multiply these together. 3 times 3 is 9. And then I add the 2 extra slices here. Just like